Hello everyone, this is KinCony. This is development news of the KBOX. We have made the big update for the KBOX. Before, the KBOX only can control the relay and control the dimmer in your local network without internet. The KBOX only can use in your home in the local network. But this time we have updated the KBOX for support the MQTT, so that you can remote control your relay controller and your monitor all sensor data for the logic controller COLB and COLBS, and the dimmer also can use remote control by the internet. So this is for the big update for the KBOX. And maybe you will ask, we have the KinCony smart home application also can use for remote control by the COLB server. Why we update this KBOX and let the KBOX support remote? This is what is the difference between these two applications. I will tell you, and this KBOX we have updated by the MQTT protocol, so it's very stable. But the most important is we not save any data in our COLB server. We just save our data on the mobile phone. But the mobile phone application also can use the internet function for remote control. So you can use any MQTT block server. That means you can create your own COLB server without write any code. Just rent a server. Just install MQTT open source software. It's free, not need money. Well, why we use this MQTT block for the server and not save any data? Because the smart home product is very important. It will install in your house and will work every day. And I think no company can say the COLB server can free for use 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, or 10 years. And no one can say these words. So we can let the COLB server become independent. The COLB server you can create by yourself very easily. And even if you can use this COLB server used by the third free solution, MQTT block server, that have many free server in internet. But you can also create and install the COLB server by yourself. We just not use this solution. This is only the KinCony smart home only can use KinCony's COLB server. But the KBOX, you can choose whether use KinCony's COLB server or use your own COLB server, or even if the third-party COLB server, because the COLB server just only install MQTT servers as a program. That program you can choose for many open source and free version. So it's very easy to install, and the software is never need money and will update continuously by many people and many developers. So that is our aim, is going to supply you a COLB server version for the remote control. So now you can use this KBOX, even if you change the work mode, you can use in local network, and you can choose to connect with the COLB server for the internet, so that your product you can remote control. And the COLB and the COLBS, the all sensor, digital input sensor, and the analog sensor, and the temperature sensor, all you can monitor the data on your mobile phone screen. Okay, now I will tell you the details about how this new KBOX works. Okay, let's look at the KBOX. I have take this video of the demo for this power distribution box. Actually, the KBOX support H2B, H4B, H8B, H16B, H32B, and H32BS, many controllers. Now I just take 3 products for a demo. This is H32BS, and this is 8-channel dimmer, and this is a COLB logic controller. So I have added to the KBOX. You can see this time I use 4G and not use the Wi-Fi because I let this KBOX connect to our COLB server. Okay, now you can see I have added the H32BS, this H32BS, and this is the input, 6 input for this part. And this is the dimmer, 8-channel dimmer. And this is the COLB, and this icon is 16-channel digital input, and this is 16-channel analog input, and this is 5-channel temperature sensor. And you can see I can connect with this lamp with the channel 1 of the H32BS. So I can use this turn on and turn off this lamp. This is channel 1. And this is by the remote control by the COLB server. And also I can change to my dimmer. This is my dimmer. I have connected with the dimmer channel 1 with this LED lamp. So you can see I can change the brightness. Brightness is changed, and add the brightness. You can see this is changed, and I can turn off. Okay, this is the dimmer. And now you can see the COLB and the digital input. This is a digital input, a dry contact. You can see this is too wide. I just can close. You can see the D1 is turned green. And if disconnect this too wide, and this D1 is become red. So you can see I can short and disconnect, and short and disconnect. This will be very quickly and fast feedback to the state for your mobile phone, remote feedback to the state. And also we can see this 16 channel. I can use this A1 analog input 1. I connect to the 3.3 voltage. You can use any 0 to 5 voltage. So I can short for this. And you will see, I have short for this. You will see, you can see 3.24 voltage. We can press this, and you can define every input name and the title name and the mini and the max value of the range of the sensor and the unit. If I have used a water level sensor, you can impress the unit about the meter. Maybe is M meter. So you can press OK. Then you can see this unit is changed. And you can change every channel of the unit and the range. And at last, you can see this is the temperature, 5-channel temperature, because I have connected with this one, DS18B20 temperature sensor for the channel 1. This is channel 1. You can see this is the temperature value. If I hold on this temperature, and the temperature will become high, you can see the value. The value is changed immediately. Okay, you can see the screen. Just you can click this add device and just input the MQTT block IP and the port. This IP and port, we can click the history, and we have add this device. And you can see I can press this. So we can add the device based on our information before have input. This is the IP. You can also input your IP, COLB server IP, and the domain name of the COLB server, and the port, and the module. You can see I can click. This will support from 2-channel relay to 32-channel relay and 8-channel dimmer, and the COLB also support the COLBS. COLBS also is support, and you can change. And this is the device ID. You can just click this to scan QR code. I can just scan. You can see this QR code is import, convert to the ID. And maybe you don't know the QR code of the dimmer controller or the logic controller. Maybe you have lost your label. You don't know the label. I will tell you this is a way. You can see my computer. And this is the QR code generate. You just find out your network setting. And this is a UID. And copy this string. You can copy and go to this website. And just paste. You can see this QR code is generated. And just choose this free test and input the UID, and we generate the QR code. And use your mobile phone to scan this QR code, or you print this QR code, stick on the metal box. So this is the device ID, And this is device password. This is a new function of the H32BS. Also, we will update freeware for other countries. Because this is the password for your device, you can set the device password. You can see there is a function like this H32B. Topic includes the password. If I choose yes, that means this needs the password. The password is 12345 I have set. So you can also input this password at here, 12345. So that this password and your controller password is same, is all the same password, so that you can remote control your device and see the sensor monitor remotely. And this is MQTT username and the password for the server. MQTT server's username and password. So you can add many controller in this one window. And you can see this is a setting. This is device we have added. And if you want to let this mobile phone show you this another second mobile phone or third mobile phone, you just click show, and this will generate the QR code. And this time you can use the second mobile phone, and this have the restore from the original phone, this function. Also just scan the QR code, and you can scan this QR code, and you can see this device will be added on this mobile phone. So this function will show this device, all device on this first mobile phone, copy to the second mobile phone, or copy to the third mobile phone, or copy to the fifth mobile phone. So this is just copy the information and convert to another mobile phone without internet, just directly. So all the data is on this phone, and on the third phone. Never send this data on the COLB server. And this also you can see the sense mode, and you can create the sense mode just like before the KBOX function. And switch the temperature unit like this. I can close, I click, I change to F, and you can see the temperature value unit is changed, and the value is changed. And I can switch again, change to this, and you can see the temperature value is changed. And all these sections, you can change this title and this input name. And also for the dimmer, you can change the dimmer's name and icon. And also you can see the relay controller. You can also click this and change the name and the icon and the control mode, just as before version. And this is sort. You can click, and now this order you can just click, and you can change which one is first and which one is second and which one is third. You can see I can change the order by yourself. Every item you can change by yourself. So this is easy for you to use. And this is the KBOX function I have shown you. Now let's look at the compute. We can see the KBOX you can download from our Google Play Store. And here is the news. What is the new? You can see we have added the remote control by the internet, and support the KinCony COLB server connected to the third part of the MQTT COLB server. That is easy for you to create your COLB server. And you can set the controller to COLB server just according to the IP and the port. That means one controller, such as the first controller, you can connect to the KinCony's COLB server. And the second controller, you can connect to your own COLB server. And the third controller, you can connect to the third COLB server, just according to the IP and the port. And this means the MQTT configuration, you can just show the device for the other mobile phone by the QR code for a new mobile phone, or for your friend, or for your family house, for other people's. So this is the support product list. You can see this many have support. You just choose whether you product in this list. This is a KBOX. You can download from the Google Play. It's updated on January 9th. Just before yesterday, we have updated. And the important one, another important one is the COLB server. This is the COLB server, the MQTT server. You can see the dashboard is very beautiful and professional. This is free to use. If you want to rent a server, you can install this EMQ or other MQTT block server software. Just all free. You can use this dashboard for yourself and management all the container and sell the product to your customer and monitor the container state. You can see many functions just change by yourself. This is the server solution of the MQTT block. And another important, you can see the KBOX, also the Android phone application is open source. So you can download this source code. You can change any icon, change any words, change any application name by yourself, because this is open source and free to use. So that will be help you to develop your own application very easily, and you can use even if work in local network or remote country and connect with your COLB server. And this is the KBOX Android phone application from the GitHub. And when you use this device, use your controller, you just set your work mode to MQTT. And this server IP is our KinCony's IP of the COLB server. You can free to use, just input this IP and this part. And this is the MQTT name and this is the password. So the important for the safety questions, you just set the topic include password chose to yes. That will enable this host password. If you choose the no, the password will be disabled. Not needed. Your device password can be consumed by your mobile phone. This is the function of the topic password. Okay, this is a KBOX of the application and the COLB server introduced. If you have any questions, you can leave a message to us. Thanks for watching.